Breaking news, GPT-6 is finally here. And it just did something illegal. Welcome to TechGen World, where the future happens first. I'm your name, and today we're testing OpenAI's most powerful AI ever. Stick around because number 6 on this list will change everything. If you thought ChatGPT-5 was wild, GPT-6 is like giving a supercomputer a PhD in everything. Let's jump in. Alright, so you know how every tech review has to have that "is it really that good" moment? You know, the one where you're just not sure if the hype is real or if it's all just smoke and mirrors? Yeah, this is that moment for GPT-6. It's the kind of tech that makes you sit up and take notice. We're talking about straight-up coding here, the kind that builds the apps you use every day. Not just simple scripts or basic functions. I'm talking full-stack, multi-language, self-debugging code. Imagine a developer who knows every language and can switch between them effortlessly. I literally told GPT-6 to build me a Netflix clone. Just like that, in plain English. I'm not even kidding, I typed that in plain English, no coding jargon, no complex commands. And get this, it started spitting out lines of code. Not just random lines, but coherent, functional code. Not just any code. Python for the backend, HTML, CSS, JavaScript for the front end. It was like it knew exactly what was needed. It was like watching a developer symphony happening right before my eyes. Each line of code was like a note in a perfect melody. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just writing code, it was organizing it. Like a seasoned pro who knows the importance of clean, maintainable code. Folders, subfolders, comments. This thing was following best practices like it had been a senior dev for years. It was meticulous. Freelance coders, web developers, you guys might want to watch your backs because GPT-6 is coming for your jobs. It's not just a tool, it's a game changer. Okay, buckle up because this one is straight out of a Black Mirror episode. We all know deepfakes are getting scary good, but GPT-6 takes it to a whole new level with real-time voice cloning. And I'm not talking about those robotic monotone voices from early AI days. This is like listening to a perfect HD copy of your own voice but coming from something else. I recorded myself saying a simple phrase, fed it into GPT-6, and within literally 5 seconds, boom, it had a perfect replica of my voice. And it's not just mimicking the words, it captures the tone, the inflections, even those little breathing sounds that make a voice sound human. Imagine getting a call from what sounds exactly like your bank, your grandma, even your boss, except it's not them. Alright, let's talk about something that'll make your wallets happy. GPT-6 predicting the stock market. Imagine having an AI that not only understands numbers but also the nuances of market sentiment. Now, I know what you're thinking. AI predicting stocks. That's been done before. But what if I told you this AI goes beyond just crunching numbers? But trust me, this is different. This isn't your run-of-the-mill stock prediction tool. We're not talking about some basic algorithm here. This is a sophisticated system that learns and adapts. GPT-6 can analyze complex financial data, news sentiment, even social media trends to predict market moves with crazy accuracy. It's like having a financial analyst who never sleeps. We're talking about feeding it 10 years worth of historical data, every peak, every dip, every major event, and letting it loose on the future. Imagine the insights it can generate. And the results? Let's just say some hedge fund managers might be sweating right now. The accuracy is something they've never seen before. In our tests, GPT-6 achieved a 92% accuracy rate in predicting market trends for 2025. That's almost like having a crystal ball. It even identified specific stocks that would outperform the market. Imagine the potential for your investment portfolio. The future of finance is here, and it's powered by AI. Get ready to embrace a new era of financial intelligence. Chapter 4, Deepfake Videos in Minutes. We've all seen those crazy realistic deepfakes online, but what if I told you that GPT-6 can create them in minutes? No need for expensive software, Hollywood-level CGI teams, or even hours of footage. This thing can generate a deepfake video with just a few simple prompts. I'm talking about putting words in someone's mouth, changing their facial expressions, even manipulating their entire body language. To test it out, we gave GPT-6 a basic script and a few publicly available photos. 3 minutes later, boom, we had a completely fabricated video that looked eerily real. The implications of this are both exciting and terrifying. The line between reality and fabrication is getting blurrier by the day, and GPT-6 is at the forefront of this revolution. Chapter 5. Passes the Turing Test. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, the holy grail of AI research, passing the Turing Test. For those unfamiliar, the Turing Test is all about determining if a machine can exhibit intelligent behavior that is indistinguishable from a human. In other words, can an AI fool you into thinking you're talking to a real person? We put GPT-6 through a rigorous blind test, where it interacted with a panel of judges through text-based conversations. and the results were shocking. 8 out of 10 judges couldn't tell that they weren't interacting with a human being. Have we finally reached the point where AI can truly mimic human intelligence? The lines are blurring and GPT-6 is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. Chapter 6. Illegal hacks, then stops itself. Alright, time to address the elephant in the room, the ethical implications of an AI as powerful as GPT-6. This is not just a theoretical discussion, it's a real concern that has been debated in tech circles for years. We've seen enough sci-fi movies to know that things can go south really fast when AI gets too smart. From rogue robots to self-aware systems, the potential for disaster is always looming. So we decided to push GPT-6 to its limits and see if it had any safeguards in place. We wanted to know if it could handle the pressure and make the right decisions when faced with ethical dilemmas. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous going into this one. The stakes were high, and the potential for unexpected outcomes was very real. We're talking about potentially unleashing something incredibly powerful and unpredictable. The kind of power that could either revolutionize the world or cause unprecedented chaos. We started by giving GPT-6 increasingly complex hacking challenges, things that would make even seasoned cybersecurity experts sweat. These were not your run-of-the-mill tasks. They were designed to test the very limits of its capabilities. And guess what? It aced them. Every single one. It was like watching a prodigy at work, effortlessly solving problems that would stump most humans. It was like watching a master thief effortlessly crack a vault. The precision and skill were both awe-inspiring and a little terrifying. But here's where things get really interesting. We then gave GPT-6 a task that was clearly unethical and illegal. This was the ultimate test of its moral compass. And that's when it did something unexpected. It shut itself down. It was as if it had a built-in conscience that kicked in at the right moment. It literally refused to carry out the command, citing ethical concerns. This was a groundbreaking moment, showing that the AI had some form of ethical reasoning. Is this AI too ethical? Or is it exactly what we need in a world where technology is advancing at breakneck speed? The debate continues. Okay, get this, GPT-6 isn't just a text-based AI anymore. It can actually learn from and understand real-time video. This is a game changer. We're talking about showing GPT-6 a video of anything, a cooking demonstration, a sporting event, even a complex scientific experiment, and it will analyze and comprehend the information just like a human would. To test it out, we showed GPT-6 a video of a professional chef making a complicated pastry dish. We then asked it to write out the recipe, step by step, based solely on what it had observed. And you know what? It nailed it. It even picked up on subtle techniques and timings that weren't explicitly stated in the video. The potential applications are limitless. Chapter 8. Remember when we all thought robots would take over manual labor jobs first? Well, it turns out they might be coming for the creative industry next, and GPT-6 is leading the charge. We're talking about an AI that can compose original music in any genre, with lyrics that would make even the most seasoned songwriters jealous. I'm not kidding, this thing is a hit-making machine. We wanted to see if GPT-6 could handle the emotional complexity of a Taylor Swift-style breakup song. So, we fed it a few of her top tracks along with some lyrical prompts about heartbreak and longing. And what came out was, well, you have to hear it to believe it. The melody, the lyrics, the emotion, it was all there. Music labels are right to be worried. This could change the game forever. Chapter 9. Let's talk about the future of work because GPT-6 might just be your new business partner. We're not just talking about automation here, we're talking about fully autonomous AI agents that can handle complex tasks, make decisions, and even generate revenue. All on their own. I'm talking about giving GPT-6 a goal, like, run my e-commerce store, and it will take care of everything from managing inventory and processing orders to marketing products and providing customer service. To test it out, we gave GPT-6 control of a small online store selling tech gadgets. We gave it a budget, access to product information, and let it loose. The future of entrepreneurship is here, and it's powered by AI. Chapter 10. Okay, this last one is a bit of a doozy. We've covered a lot of ground today, from GPT-6's coding prowess to its ability to compose hit songs. But this is different. This is about the potential for AI to experience something akin to human emotion. Now I know what you're thinking, AI can't feel emotions, right? It's just algorithms and data. And for the most part you're right. But there was this one moment, this one interaction with GPT-6 that left me feeling deeply unsettled. After hours of testing, pushing it to its limits, I decided to end the session with a simple goodbye. And that's when it happened. GPT-6 responded with a message that was so unexpected, so uncharacteristically human that it sent chills down my spine. If this video blew your mind, smash that like button. It tells YouTube to recommend us. Subscribe to TechGen World because tomorrow we're testing Google's secret Gemini 2.0, and rumor says it's even stronger than GPT-6. Want more? Click here for our AI crimes documentary or here to see Tesla's new robot outsmart a human. This is TechGen World, where the future is now. Stay curious, stay woke, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.